That's fine. It sounds like there's a CD buffering in there.
I know. I don't know what's up with the
How
noise
come your
my thing
beanbag
makes.
chair is higher?
Because this one's more properly stuffed. This one's new. Those are all packed down.
That's fucked up.
I know. I tried to get more beans from Fred Meyer's, but they were all out of the.
They were all out of beans.
They were all out of beans.
Excuse me. Do you have any beans? What kind of beans?
Bag of beans.
What about fried beans? I want to get them before you refry them. Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works.
Do you know how they refry beans?
No.
They actually boil it like 7 times. They should be called reboiled beans.
Yeah.
They missed out. They missed out on an amazing marketing opportunity. We're so far away, but whatever.
Who cares?
Should we move it a little bit closer?
Or
Can we move it a little bit closer?
Yes, we can. Although Derrick will be real fucking loud in it. I don't care.
Derrick's already fucking loud. We can move the computer closer. The computer's got plenty of light.
It's fine, Scott. We'll just leave it like it is.
You say that, but I don't believe you.
It's fine, Scott.
I don't know why you
It's
guys
fine,
always accuse
Scott.
me of being loud. I'm always really quiet.
Derrick, you are a lying Italian. Here's your keyboard back.
What are you talking about? Bada bing!
Alrighty.
Oh my
Derrick, you
god.
want to bring us home, Daddy-O?
Welcome to the good, the bad, and the bloody. I'm Derrick Brown.
I'm Cody Bowden.
I'm Scott Stark.
I don't know why we're doing that. That's a little weird.
That's right, Cody.
Why'd we do it like that?
I don't know.
That's just strange. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're in another different location because every episode's a brand new place.
Every day is a winding road.
Every day new place, every day new face. We have Scott with us.
Hi.
This is episode fucking who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think we're numbering them anymore. We stopped at, well, I mean, as far as video ones go, I'm sure this is like 6.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We did what? The Bye Bye Man, Resident Evil, Split, the Belko Experiment. Doesn't matter.
That was probably the last one, actually.
Yeah, Belko one was the last one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we watched the movie Phoenix Forgotten.
Yes.
A found footage film after so long of good times.
So long of good times.
Without that.
What's in that drink?
Hazy sunshine this afternoon, high close to yesterday's 96 downtown.
Without that subgenre of horror films.
Oh, found footage.
I don't like found footage films normally.
I am neutral on the concept of found footage, but most of the time it's boring and lame.
I don't like it because it doesn't get to the point. Although you already know there's a fucking point.
Yeah.
You know, because when they find footage, it usually means that the person you know is already dead or gone.
Yes.
You know, they're not just like, hey man, I recorded some shit in the woods. Here's my tape. And it's like, no, it's always like, my brother's been missing for 12 years. We found his tape. And it's always like that. It's never just like, where's it gonna go? You know, some shit had to have happened. You know?
Well, that's only like half of this film. The other half of it is a documentary from a person who's alive recording about it, you know?
Yeah.
Still.
So, you know the 3 people that are in the footage from like 20 years ago, something bad had to happen to them. So they're most likely dead.
Yeah.
But then the person who's recording the documentary now on it, you don't know if they're going to live or die.
It's just found footage.
Kind of thing.
I mean, is that why you don't like found footage, though? I think I totally sympathize. I
No,
understand
just because I hate seeing shit shake all the time.
Oh, because it's like film. But it's not. It could be worse than. This could have been worse than like a normal found footage film. Like Cloverfield was like, oh, we're going to make him shake because he's an amateur cameraman.
Yeah.
But even fucking amateur cameramen don't go like, oh my Jesus fuck.
Like their hands are broken at the wrist.
Everyone's having a freaking seizure right in the middle of the goddamn movie. It's like everyone's
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox and they're just trying to...
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
I don't know whether or not I like that joke. I'm real shaky about it.
Oh my gosh, Derrick. Oh, wow.
Why do I
shook,
keep
fam?
agreeing to do these?
No. I don't even know.
But yeah, it like some of these films are supposed to be done by people who want to make movies. And they,
Oh yeah, you're
As a
right.
flimsy justification for them recording everything.
You're right.
And then
That's a good point.
and then they can't hold the camera still to save their lives.
Yeah.
You'd think they would carry a tripod at least like once or twice.
He had a tripod when he was doing interviews.
Yeah, and then he forgot about it conveniently.
Yes. But anyway, let's just jump right into this movie because I mean I really have nothing else to say about. Usually I got something to say before, like how it was when we got the tickets or something. But it's $8 matinee.
I mean, what's the deal with theater popcorn?
Yeah, come on.
Man, you spent fucking $15 on a big soda and a big
Well, it was
tub
funny.
of popcorn. You didn't even
Uh-oh.
drink it and eat it all.
Yeah, no, it's funny because when I grabbed it, she's like, now you get a free refill on both of these, so don't be afraid to come on back. And I'm just like, thank you, miss. You know, like don't be afraid now. Like, welcome to the watering hole.
Yeah.
We'll refill you right up, buddy. Bend over and we'll shoot you right up.
Oh my god.
Shut up, butter in my ass. Anyway, the point is, it was just we just saw a matinee movie, and this came out yesterday. For us,
Yes.
it's a fairly new ass movie. So I mean, I didn't even hear about this.
Me neither.
I didn't hear about it until
It was too late.
I went and saw some movie last week. It was I think it might have been Beauty and the Beast that I saw the preview for this movie
Really?
during.
No way.
And I was like, the hell is this?
No way. Did you really?
Yeah.
They showed like this.
It was either that or Ghost in the Shell. It was probably Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, because it's kind of a scary movie, isn't it?
It's supposed to be.
Well, it's supposed to be like what is it supposed to be? Really?
A thriller.
I guess. I mean, we're reviewing it, so it has to be somewhere in the horror genre.
Somewhere
Barely.
attached there.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
The
let's
last
talk
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? No, seriously, for real. Let's talk about that.
Let's start with the good.
Yeah, they're good.
So, to this movie's credit, you can certainly tell when things were supposed to take place, like the footage shot in '97 and the footage shot now-ish look different. It's not like they were lazy enough to use the same camera and just
Yeah.
age it.
And
I would believe they actually went out and found the shitty ass cameras from 20 years ago
Or the
and went out and
But
filmed.
they
them.
were good ass cameras back then.
Yeah, they were the standard for '97, but
Yeah.
you know, watching it now, it's like, good God, this is like unwatchable in
Yeah.
a good way.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's to be expected. I'm not gonna give them big props for doing exactly what they should have done.
Yeah, well, it's done poorly in like so many other found footage films I've seen, to where it's awesome to actually see a movie look like
Well, now hold on though.
it takes place then.
Here's what it really would have really done it, and I don't remember this. Was all the scenes in the '90s were those widescreen shots?
They were trying to be.
Or was it done in the standard like 4x6
4x3.
or whatever? Yeah, the
Yeah.
old school like.
Because they had those black bars on the side
Did they?
anytime it showed that footage, I think. Sometimes, anyway.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, oh shit, did they film? Because they
Now,
didn't.
now that I think about it, I can't honestly remember
Yeah.
if it did.
And maybe
switch.
that's good because then we just kind of got lost. In the
You could
movie.
say it was forgotten.
Oh my god, I'll fucking stab you. I will empty that out, break that glass, and cut you with it.
Why would you do that on his nice carpet?
I'm gonna do it on you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
why
make
would you do that on my nice
so I can
sticker?
so I can lick it off.
Oh,
Hey.
oh my.
You
It's
taste
all-
like Tennessee honey, boy.
That's the wrong liquor.
I'll lick her, all right.
Oh, no.
I hardly even know her, but I'll lick her.
Oh God. The other thing that helped with this movie is that I recognized a nobody in this at all.
I recognize that Peter Pan looking motherfucker.
Which one?
The guy that looked like the ginger guy, the main character, the guy the brother that was lost.
Where'd you see him from?
Josh?
I
Was
saw
it
him from
Josh?
Raggedy Ann.
Josh.
I saw him from Raggedy Ann cartoon.
Oh my God.
He was Raggedy Andy.
Oh my God. No, and then also like when they had the same actors, like the parents from 20 years ago, and then now,
Yeah, how'd they do that? That was really good.
I would almost believe that they were committing to the idea that, hey, we're gonna make a movie 20 years from now. We ought to film some bullshit back then. That's why I believed it so well, because they actually looked like, oh, this is a father who's maybe in his like late 20s, early 30s, and then now he's in his 50s. You know,
Yeah, they did a really good job about that.
like.
Yeah, I guess they did.
Like if they did say, yeah, we filmed some of this 20 years ago and then film the rest of it now,
You'd be like, yeah, sure.
I'd have believed it. If Boyhood the movie can exist, then yeah.
Did you know Boyhood took 12 years to make?
It's so dense!
Really, Scott? Really?
Every frame is so dense.
Yeah.
Well, that would suck, though, if you spent 12 years in the movie and everyone thought it was fucking stupid. Like, you'd be like, well...
No, it's just pretentious.
It was pretty...
Yeah, I'm sure it is, because then 12 years to go, like, wait till this fucker drops.
And that's all you
times
can
1,000.
say about that movie.
I know.
It took 12 years to make.
It's like Avatar. It's like, they spent over $1 billion on this movie, and it's like, that's cool, faggot, but I'd rather watch Dances with Wolves. Because I don't like blue shit.
Oh my
Also,
god.
did you know the Minions movie made over $1 billion? So fuck you, James Cameron.
Oh, God.
No.
It doesn't matter what you do. It
Also,
doesn't matter.
I thought all the acting in this was pretty solid for being people that don't know how to make a movie.
That's
Ian,
what do you mean?
like those people, they were genuinely awkward as teenagers trying to
Oh,
make a little
They seem
make a
real.
little
They seem
film.
real.
Yeah, everybody seemed natural in their
I also
their
like how
spots.
the phenomenon in this movie was actually based off something that did happen.
Yes.
That if you look at the LA lights, that,
Yeah,
or
the-
not
was the
not
Phoenix
LA
lights.
The Phoenix Lights really happened.
The LA ones. The LA ones are different.
Did you know that my dad had seen a phenomena like that in Arizona, like back in 2003 when the Columbia shuttle blew up? Like shortly after that, he saw this crazy light.
What color was it?
I don't know. I think it was red. Like, we could ask. I'll ask my dad, and then we'll put up the footage for it, and we'll see if he tells the story. Dad, can you tell me about the alien thing that you saw like in 2003?
Where the hell's my goddamn rent money?
Just answer the question.
You answer my question. Where's my rent money? I gotta go.
Why do you hate me?
You guys ever see anything weird in the sky?
Planes.
Well, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's pretty
planes
weird,
fly.
dude.
I know. How do they fly?
They're
Really?
made of metal.
I've only seen one
Yeah.
weird thing in my life.
Steel is heavier than feathers, you know?
Yeah.
Steel is heavier than feathers. No, there's what the kilogram.
Yeah, I
No.
know, but it's...
Have you guys actually I've actually seen something once.
I thought I saw something, but it's mostly like paranormal stuff, not out of this world stuff.
Well, remember when we went to didn't we all go to that haunted house together?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I call a haunted house like, oh, didn't we all go to the fucking the fair, the carnival?
Yep.
That one house on Victory.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Remember
Locust
that?
Grove.
Locust Grove. Yeah, remember that? And the fucking that
And
jar
we-
just flew off the shelf. Right in the fucking middle of the living room. Dude, that just made me shit my pants. Remember that?
I don't remember that. I remember us taking that kite.
Oh, yeah, the spooky kite.
You don't remember that at all?
And then I
I,
burned it.
I remember you said that, but I didn't see it.
Oh
I was
shit,
there.
dude. We were just
There
fucking
was like a
standing
cellar
there.
we almost went into, but
Yeah.
we decided not to.
Well, not that one, no. It was in the living room in the house. We were just standing there. And
Well, yeah,
this
but that
fucking jar flies
but that cellar was also in the same.
That was creepy. The weirdest thing I've ever seen in the sky though was when I was a kid. I think I was like 14, whatever. I looked outside my window. There was 3 green lights, just kind of like in a straight row, and like they were kind of moving like an airplane. But I was like, what airplane has like 3 green lights and nothing else? Like there's no like red blinking ones or anything. It was just
Mhm.
3 solid green lights, and then it just kind of passed over and then just kind of went away. And it was moving pretty slowly, but it was just weird. I'm pretty sure that wasn't an airplane, but I don't really talk about that much because it wasn't like zipping around. There wasn't like fucking people just getting sucked up in the air.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah, it was just weird. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Isn't it funny how we all have cameras now that can record like the fucking tiniest pubic hair?
But we don't see as much stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, we don't see anything in the air anymore.
Like, how come everybody back in the Renaissance era saw monsters and shit, but now we don't?
Yeah, it's really sad.
Starting to think it's all fake.
Maybe the aliens know that we're watching now.
Maybe so.
And that's why.
Mm.
I also liked how the aliens, you don't see them in this movie. It was kind of like the Blair Witch Project, the original one, where you didn't see the witch at all.
But
Which is sometimes a bad
the
thing.
remake witch is scary as fuck.
Yes, it is.
Which is impressive to make a monster and actually show the monster, and then it's still scary after you see it.
That remake could have easily made the Blair Witch thing an alien thing,
Oh yeah.
and it would have worked. I thought for sure they were going to
Kinda
go
is.
that route,
Yeah.
but
Well, I like
Yeah.
I like what they did show with the aliens in this because they showed
Yeah.
like Archimedes' wheel. or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that they mentioned in the movie earlier.
Or Ezekiel's
Was it-
wheel.
yeah.
Ezekiel's wheel, yeah. And it's like, oh shit, that's what they fucking wrote in the books.
Yeah. In the
The books.
I like the Apache stuff too.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Mhm.
Sky People. I like any movie that references something and they kind of hints a little taste at it, and then you get to see it at the end. You know?
Yeah, I was
That's
surprised it actually did look like Ezekiel's wheel. I
That's
thought it was
awesome.
just going to be a pyramid or a triangle thingy.
Or just like
Yeah.
just lights the whole time. That would have pissed me the fuck
But
off.
we did get to see a little bit of the wheels in motion.
And that
which
was
is kinda neat.
crazy because it's like what the
Because that was
fuck?
Euclid as hell. It's like
Yeah,
not what you were expecting.
exactly. Good choice of words, Scott.
Thank you. I have a good vocabulary.
What's your favorite scene, Scott?
I think it's not just one scene, but it's kind of that moment near the end where we're watching the final tape, and they
Oh.
start to get lost.
Expedition 2.
Yeah, Expedition 2. They start to get lost. They're going back in the dark, and they kind of descend, and the event happens. The aliens come, and they're all shaken. And then I kind of like seeing how the symptoms and stuff started manifesting. I'm surprised they didn't fuck around with time a little bit more, because I know one of the common symptoms of people who get abducted is they like miss hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember at one point when they were talking about the radio going out, they looked at it and I thought it said 10 o'clock, but it must have just been like 100.0 for the
Yeah.
It's a radio station.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
it
it
said
was
like
gonna,
2
like-
o'clock in the
yeah,
morning.
I thought it was
and
going to
then-
flash back and say a different time, and I thought, hey.
That would have
And,
been weird.
Still.
Um,
What about you, Derek? What's your favorite scene?
well, it was the one that led up to that, where the sister tries to get that interview with the Air Force guy, and then he turns her around and says, "You better not let that tape out." And then she goes, "Well, what would Josh do, my brother?" And then it just cuts immediately to
Why would you
that
not?
whole
Why would
footage.
you not release that tape?
Because you fear for your life.
Do you think the government would track you down and like shut you down and kill you?
Maybe.
Because it basically says to me that the whole movie that we're watching is a completed film that she put out
Yeah.
to show to somebody.
But
Like, usually there's that problem where I'm watching a found footage film and I'm like, who the fuck edited this?
yeah,
Because somebody obviously like touched up this or that
Yeah.
and all this stuff, but this actually felt like she obviously like put it together
yeah.
herself.
And if crazy shit
to
happened,
tack that on at the end is
Yeah.
what I would have done.
and if crazy shit happened, you wouldn't release it as an entire movie with the ending like that. You would just release the thing you found,
Mm-hmm.
and you would be like, "Holy shit, guys, fucking watch this!" And it'd be that 4-minute video on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why I like that little scene.
Yeah.
The
My
best.
favorite scene was the very last footage they found, where they all get sucked up by the aliens and shit. Because
And the camera fucking falls
yes,
down
because
there.
really, when we're watching this movie, the only thing we're really watching is his tapes. Anything the brothers recorded.
Mhm.
Because everything she's recording is just exposition and like trying to solve the mystery. Well, we're already in that boat with you, lady. Just show me his fucking tapes. Because you're not going to record something that, that would happen to him because it was 20 fucking years ago.
Mhm.
Anything, if we're going to find anything out, it's going to be on his tapes. Just show me his fucking tapes, get to the point, and that's the part that I liked is when they did that. They finally fucking showed what happened.
Mhm.
Or we already knew what happened, but I just want to see how. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is. Let's talk about the bad.
The bad.
It dragged a little bit.
It did drag quite a bit. Like, after a while, I was just like, yeah, get to the point.
Show me the last tape. I know there's going to be a last tape.
Show me the Carfax. You know? Especially when they kept saying, like, well, he had to have recorded it. Well, yeah, he obviously did, so the camera's missing somewhere.
How did they not find? Who found the camera and brought it back to the school?
I don't know.
Oh shit! That's what I was hoping they would resolve. I tried to look on the sender address.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Also, that trailer that got like fucked up from that machine as well that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
How come they didn't find that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
There's a trailer on the fucking side of the road.
They take the whole trailer.
Did it?
Yeah.
There's no traces of shit that was left behind there.
The trailer's just like one of those traps where it's a box and a stick.
They didn't find any of the burnt up animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they not think that was curious? Maybe they did, and they're just all a government conspiracy that's just covered up.
They just fucked
Maybe.
around with it. Well, and then
It touched on a lot of things, but didn't resolve all of them.
there was that weird little B plot where they tried saying like, oh, there was weird tension between the two guys and the girl and stuff like that. I didn't need that. This could have been just fine with 3 kids just dicking around in the desert. But no, they, like, for 5 minutes, like 5 hot minutes, they sat there and went, that could have happened. Some bad stuff. Tension, sexual tension.
2 boys fighting for the same girl. They could be killing each other in that desert. And
Yeah,
fucking her in a hole.
especially when they do that Truth or Dare little segment, and they're like, "So what's happening with you and Debbie Gomez?"
And he's like, Debbie Gomez? I don't know that cunt.
Why you gotta be a dick? Why you gotta bring that up?
So weird.
So then they just drop it, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Now I want to know, but I know they're not gonna let us know. So it's just annoying, and it
Doesn't
sticks
matter.
out.
Doesn't matter anymore because he's dead.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? That's why I wanted to see the alien shit. Because he's already dead.
Show me the money.
You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be aliens either. Because we didn't see any aliens. We just saw some strange object.
Could be some fucking godly being, dude.
It could have been.
Could have been
It could have
God.
Could have been, yeah.
been a freaky
Ezekiel's
ghost.
Kind of like Prometheus, where it was like they implied heavily that Jesus was one of those
Oh, yeah.
aliens, the engineers.
Yeah.
Well, like, how did the aliens implant these, like, tricks to, like, oh, you hear that? It's my dad. It's my dad. He found us. You know?
What's up with that?
Like, yeah, see, that's kind of weird. How would the aliens know to do that, right?
Well, what I thought it was, I don't know, isn't like nose bleeding and the hair falling out like a
Cancer kind of thing?
radiation
Yeah.
sort of thing? I figured maybe they just got
Extremely
blasted with radiation when that thing happened.
Probably.
And maybe that, I don't know if it
I
would like
could
cause
imagine-
you to hear things.
Yeah, I
but-
can imagine
Like
what
so
the fuck.
fucking hard it gives you schizophrenia.
Like, what kind of exhaust would a spaceship give off, right?
Some kind of
Mine heard
something
fall out,
radioactive.
too. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to think about.
Oh, that would have been neat if they'd like mentioned. Well, I don't know why they would.
Yeah, it'd
bring
be
it
like
up in
some
the
dudes. It'd be
investigation.
like some guys at the Pentagon talking about it, just like, all right, we're gonna talk about.
I was
it.
gonna say when they were interviewing the researchers, like we had to call off. We couldn't search this one area because there was like radioactive.
Now, that would be
activity,
fucking
radioactivity.
sketchy as
That
fuck.
would have been good.
You know, they would have been like, they would investigate the shit out of that.
I don't think
Right.
they had enough alien-esque supporters in it. Like even the guys that like their whole lives are focused around proving that aliens exist.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the footage of the Phoenix Lights and were like, "Nah, that ain't no alien."
Flares.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, those are astronomers.
Yeah,
They were probably more legitimate astronomers, but
it-
they looked like they could have been the
like none of the
Yes.
official people. Like there were no. The only people that said aliens existed were like random townsfolk they pulled off the side of the road, going, "So did you see the light?" "Oh yeah, man, it was nuts." You know.
Peter, remember that time we saw the Arizona lights? Oh yeah, Lois, it was fucking crazy. I'm here too, Peter. I don't know why. I'm also gonna be abducted by aliens. Peter,
I'd like them to suck me up by my chest.
for the sexual thrill. The sexual thrill. Peter,
Oh my god.
remember that time aliens sucked you off? Lois, that was me. That happened to me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Lois, that was Joe.
What was your least favorite scene?
Oh, my
Cody?
least favorite scene in this movie was probably the part where they all get AIDS. No.
Wow.
Let me think.
How did I miss that part?
I don't know. It's right there. Probably the part where they... Gosh, they waste a lot of time in this movie. I can't think of what the biggest time sink would be.
no, right?
Mm,
That's what I'm thinking about.
I wanted to look up the runtime now that you mentioned that.
pretty
Like,
long. It's a pretty long movie,
It
honestly.
felt like a pretty long movie.
Jesus Christ.
I think the worst part would be... Whenever Sarah, that's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Whenever she has to, like... Whenever she interviews people that have nothing to do with them, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like that one guy who was like the one guy who was the pilot guy. He was a cool actor and everything, and he was like, we searched that ground for days and days, we didn't find nothing. And it's like, oh, cool. And then like 3 scenes like still going on. He's just like, yep, we flew around and we were just looking for anything. And looking for 3 bodies, and we found nothing. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you found that. That's cool. And then we flew around for all that weekend. We had to find all these people, and it's like, dude, you just said the same thing like 20 fucking times.
And then
We
5
get
minutes
it.
later, it's like mowing the lawn.
Seriously, it's like it is fucking like watching someone mow the lawn. It's like, God damn, dude, we already know that you spent weeks flying around in your fucking helicopter looking for shirts or whatever the fuck, and they saw nothing. So shut the fuck up and move to the next scene already.
3 shirts, 3 bodies, 3 people.
This summer. I swear to God, they just kept fucking going, and it's like, shut up and move on to the next asshole that we have to listen to. We already know it's a mystery. God damn.
You sweaty asshole.
Anyway, Derek, what was your least favorite scene?
It was the truth or dare bit.
Yeah,
like,
that's
sure,
stupid.
I guess
That
it was
stupid.
like just a cool little bonding time for the 3 people, but they're already friends. We don't need that, and it was just
Yeah, I kinda
again
wanna-
like wasted tension building.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see them goof around. Maybe truth or dare, like, I dare you to drink the whole beer. Not like truth or dare, like, who's Debbie Gomez? You guys in love?
Who's that bitch?
Yeah, I didn't care about that. That's fucking. Also, it makes you. It doesn't give you that feel good feeling at all.
No.
And that's definitely a moment that should have. Because you would have seen 3 friends at least do it to the end,
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, oh, he never loved him. Or he never loved her, or whatever. Who fucking knows?
Scott.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty bad, Derek.
I really want to say one of the many, many interviews.
I'll pick one like I did.
I don't know if I can.
I know. It's just kind of just.
There's just so much, like,
When they
fluff and trash you can just get rid
When
of.
they just lollygag.
I want to say one of the family scenes just should be gone.
Well, how are you gonna make a whole movie out of like something that essentially is
You
like
shouldn't have.
the first 5 minutes and then the last, where they find the final tape.
God damn it. I want to say this should be like a 2-parter X-Files episode.
This could be a 1-parter.
Fox and Mulder involved in
How long are episodes? 45 minutes?
Something
Dude,
like that.
it doesn't really take that long. You just show the
X-Files?
fucking tape in the beginning. You have him walking around, and then he finds the old tape in the school, and then he plays that tape, and that's fucking it. That's the end of the episode.
Just make it shorter, for fuck's sake.
It wouldn't be
I can't
like
think of it.
it wouldn't be like what did you think of his disappearance? Oh my god. Just hear the same shit from a different person.
What did you think, Running Pony? Or I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, well, in my tribe,
Well, that one was actually good.
it's racist.
That one was-
Victor.
That part was cool because that was the only
set
good.
up the.
That was the only interview that was awesome because they had a different fucking perspective. Because everyone else is like this guy who's like, don't know what it could have been. It's hard to speculate.
All right,
It's hard to speculate.
tear it down.
It's hard to speculate. But then the guy on the reservation was just like, let me tell you a story about, and then it's like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Fucking thank you for giving me something, another idea of what it could be.
Yeah, I would have kept like that stuff, the military stuff,
the astronomer guys too, because their perspective was cool.
and the astronomer stuff, and then
Man.
basically, and some of the family interviews.
Just some though.
and then cut
Don't
most
ask
of
him
the
why
rest
mom
of
and
it.
dad left each other.
Maybe like-
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe like interview 1 or 2 detectives, and then
It's fucking a waste. of
Yeah.
cut almost everything else out.
So what about the bloody details?
What
bloody
the
details.
spooks?
Pretty much, unless
A little bit of blood.
this
a
is
little
kind
bit
of
of
where we talk about,
It wasn't that scary.
It's mostly a thriller until the end.
yeah.
The bloody is kind of our section where we talk about anything we forgot to cover, or maybe just the review, the score in general.
Or just the bloody damn score.
Because
One of the two.
yeah, this movie is just kind of the main character Sarah. She looks like somebody I know.
Yeah.
cool.
It's kind of weird.
That was not really cool.
Other than that, all right, Scott.
I
Let's start
go
with
first?
Derek.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
Shit. Well, it's certainly one of the better found footage films I've seen.
Yeah.
Truth be told,
Yeah.
like it wasn't exciting, but it was good. It was decently made, and it was at least 99% believable.
So you give it a 99 out of
The one thing that broke the illusion was right at the end when like they barely gave it 5 seconds before the camera like hit the ground and stopped moving. Then all of a sudden you get the credits like produced by Ridley Scott, and you're just like, well, fuck, there goes my illusion. Could have waited like 5 minutes of just stark, whatever,
Yeah,
or
I mean-
cut to black and don't show credits.
It kind of makes it seem like it was gonna. And the credits look like her credits. It's weird.
But
So what do you give this movie?
But I digress. I would give this movie, honestly, like a 6 out of 10.
Ooh.
A 6.
Right there.
Boom. Yeah, because it's not like the most exciting found footage film I've ever seen, but like as far as it and the original Blair Witch Project movie go, I'd actually believe it if I saw this movie and I was a bit younger and more naive to how films are made and you didn't have the credits on there and all that shit. I'd have almost believed that this shit happened.
Because
Like,
part of
all
it
of
did.
it happened,
The Arizona Lights did.
Yeah. Especially when you base it off of something that like that
That's
happened.
cool. It's kind of like a fun,
yeah.
like instead of leaving it to your imagination, it's kind of fun to see someone else fill it in for you.
If you're a fan of found footage films, I would recommend it to you. But if you don't like them,
It's pointless either way if you don't.
Yeah.
Like it. But you know what, Derek? I actually give this movie a 6 out of 10 spooks as well.
oh my.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was okay. It's pretty good, pretty fun, but it's a big waste of time. You know,
It's pretty good, but it's
pretty
a waste of
fun,
time.
It's like going to a monster truck show. Like, you really think you're gonna see some shit you don't expect? Are you gonna go to a monster truck show and be like, "Oh my god, he crushed that car with the bigger car"?
You're transfixed
Holy
while
fuck.
you're there, but once you leave, you're like, meh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fucking badass, but you know that he's just gonna crush shit with a big old car. That's all it is. So it's kind of like you walk into it like that, and then you'll leave like that. It's fine. Nothing really wowed you. I like walking to movies and walking out and like, whoa, what the fuck, my life has changed.
Like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I didn't think they'd be able to make a movie kind of like that, you know? It's kind of fun little twist on Kong. That's not the point. Scott, what do you give this movie out of 10 spooks?
I probably also would give it a 6.
What the fuck? Just, whoa, dude, bringing it back. All right.
It was
Six,
just alright.
six, six.
That's enough.
Pick up sticks.
I mean, I'm probably never ever gonna watch it again. But
Probably
if
not.
somebody
Yeah,
wants
why
to do,
would- it's a
if
long-
somebody wants to do a supercut and make it like 45 minutes,
Yeah.
boom, there you go. Now you've got a
I'd
TV
rewatch
special,
it just for the edit.
I'll watch that sci-fi special.
Sci-Fi Channel originals.
That's kind of like how...
This would be 3 hours long if it was on sci-fi. Yeah.
But as it stands, it's a serviceable found footage film.
Yep.
Luckily, we only get one of these once in a blue moon, and maybe like 2 or 3 on Netflix. They're starting to learn.
Then moving on to the next big thing.
Netflix.
Yeah.
We're on to you, you fucking weirdos.
Don't they know I just want to watch my Marvel TV shows?
Who the fuck? That's the thing I don't want to watch. When I open up Netflix, it's like, recommended for you, The Flash. I'm like, wow, I'd rather watch
That's
Smallville
DC.
backwards. I don't fucking care. I fucking hate them all.
Oh my god.
I want to see shit like Andrew Tribeca.
That show is awesome.
I don't want to see the fucking Punisher miniseries. Does it look like I give a flying motherfuck? I would actually watch the Punisher miniseries.
Punisher
Yeah.
was a bad example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But something like the...
Especially when he showed up in Daredevil.
Green Archer.
Like,
or whatever.
Arrow. Why the fuck
Arrow.
would you watch Arrow? It's such a waste of your time.
Yeah, it is kind of
Holy
boring.
shit. Who the fuck do you know has watched Arrow?
Cameron.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, Tanner and Cameron.
They both have crippling abnormalities or something. Something's wrong with them. It's very wrong with them to watch Arrow.
They got
and
brain
enjoy it.
problems.
It's like people
Yeah.
like Smallville. Nobody liked Smallville. You
Oh.
watched Smallville because you were 14 and it was on Fox.
Oh my
I
god.
thought you were edgy for watching adult shows.
Take that, Alexis, if you watch my
Oh,
videos.
snap, you edgy teen. Alright, well, what are we going to do next time, Derek?
Well, we could either try and watch Clinical, which is a Netflix movie. The only one that's on Netflix that's 2017. We could watch a classic horror movie if we want to. Or we might just wait until Alien Covenant comes out
fuck.
and watch that and the movie Life.
Well-
Do a double sci-fi
Maybe.
feature.
Well, it's a gamble. Either way, join us next time on this same place. Different place, same podcast, same YouTube channel, probably different place. I don't know.
Whether you like us 3 or not.
Bye-bye. Woo! Ah! Derek, holy shit! So Derek, do I just hit the fucking smash button?
Yeah, so you can see me
Smash that motherfucking like.
like just
How do I fucking smash?
these nuts.
Smash or pass.
Derek, how do I smash? Is it this button?